Howdy everybody, Jose Rodriguez here again. A lot of people have been recently asking about buying large format cartridges for Epsons. These are original Epson K3 cartridges for printers such as the 4800, 4880 and higher. They all use the K3 ink system. Now some of the models, some obscure large format models early on were using a sort of a dye type ink. So I'm not referring to those, I'm referring to the K3 or the ones that have two levels of black, light black, light black, just like the 3800, 3880, 2400, even the older 2200, the 2880, you name them. So the P600, also the R3000. The P600 uses the HD ink, so those are not included in this little talk or suggestion. I gave you a link earlier. Go to eBay, CELLINKNTONER. The word is sell with a C, ink, then the letter N, and then toner. Sell ink and toner. That is the name of the store on eBay. They have tons of ink cartridges that are original, sealed. They may be expired, but they're perfectly fine. Now, be careful what printer model you choose your inks from. Make sure that they are K3 type printers. Some of the numbers that are compatible with your 2400s, your 2880s, and if you use a 2880 or 3880, make sure that you are picking the vivid magenta and the vivid light magenta. For all others, non-vivid K3 printers, that you can choose the regular magenta and regular light magenta. So here's a light cyan. It is 110 ml T60. Okay, so all of the T60s, they're like for the 4880, 4800 printers. And these, you can get them from around $20, a little higher, a little lower. Now, 110 ml, that almost is 4 ounces. So this will fill quite a number of cartridges for, say, a 2400. Light cyan. So this is a light cyan, another light cyan. This is a T54, okay, different printer. It's one of the older Epson non-pressurized printers, but the ink is the same. So just make sure that you are buying inks for a K3 pigment Epson printer. You will also find, let me just backtrack, you will also find inks for the like 4900, and that is a high definition ink set, which I think includes orange and green. So the other colors may not be a spectral match to these for the K3 printers, the non-HD type printers. So be careful. Only choose the ones that use 9 colors, okay? The regular 9 color ink palette that the K3 printer system for Epson uses. Okay, so here is another one. This is a matte black cartridge of 54, T5438. This is fine. This was compatible with your K3 printers. So you will get these at, let's just say, a lot less than you will pay for the best ink out there, third-party wise. You know who that is. I'm not going to mention the names, but by going this route, you are using OEM ink, okay, which is top king when it comes to printing. And so this will make your printing more affordable, especially if you're, for instance, on an R3000, you have the ability to refill those little 29 ml cartridges several times for very little, instead of having to buy your original individual carts. So you have a set of refillables for the R3000. You're going to be using these inks for it, and that'll save you a ton of money. You should be able to print without any worries about ink costs, which is what scares the heck out of a lot of people when they get into home printing. They immediately go into a state of shock the first time they have to buy inks. Okay. So do that. Look on eBay. You don't have to look on Sell Ink and Toner necessarily, but other stores on eBay also sell cartridges. Often individuals who no longer have a printer but bought a full set of cards and now it's just sitting there, picking up dust. In other words, collecting dust. So lots of opportunities on eBay to obtain large volumes of original, real, honest to goodness OEM ink for K3 printers. I'm hoping that in the near future we'll be able to find HD inks for the new Epson printer series, the Sure Color series. And so that is it. That is just my little hint. Just be careful which model you buy, because I have made the mistake of having received a dye ink card that I thought came from a pigment Epson printer because it was a very old one. All right, that is it for now. Please subscribe, share, and like. And until the next time, happy printing, everybody. Don't worry about ink anymore. Get it the way I tell you to get it, through eBay, through several of these houses, and you will be able to print as much as you want without any worries. Happy printing. Bye-bye.